Prime Minister Dr. Kit Rowley has vowed to protect Trinidad and Tobago's sovereignty, even if that means never returning to the United States. The Prime Minister addressed concerns on the United States' stance on Cuban labor, particularly the interpretation of Cuba's medical program as human trafficking. The Prime Minister raised the point that Trinidad and Tobago hires specialists from other countries to work in the nation's hospitals. Honestly, the 16th of March couldn't come any sooner. This is a very tricky subject, but is this the hill that we want to die on? Because we could bring doctors to work in the country, but we can't hire our local doctors. We have them on contract. We've all seen what Donald Trump has been doing to other countries, and I'm asking y'all, does Trinidad and Tobago want to be on Trump's radar? Because this strong stance by Dr. Kit Rowley is basically saying that he doesn't stand with the United States. He's standing with people that the United States doesn't class as allies. Cuba, Venezuela, etc. But since Dr. Kit Rowley has taken such a big stance on this issue, I guess we're going to see what the US could do. I hope that Trump understands that Rowley and his government's views are not the views of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Y'all go let me know what y'all think about this. On March 16th, Dr. Kit Rowley, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, will be resigning from office. After 2 terms and almost 10 years as the Prime Minister, how will Dr. Kit Rowley be remembered as the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago when he leaves office next week? He is said to be succeeded by Stuart Young, the Minister of Energy and Energy Industries, who will govern the country until the next general elections later on this year. Dr. Kit Rowley is currently 75 years old. He is the 7th Prime Minister in Trinidad and Tobago's history, and he was sworn into office on the 9th of September 2015. And I want you all to be honest with me here. How do you all think that this country has benefited by having Dr. Kit Rowley as our Prime Minister for almost 10 years? Do you all think that we have benefited positively or negatively over the past 10 years? To me, I believe that Dr. Kit Rowley had no answer to crime and the stagnation of the economy. And that's why my rating of him will be largely negative. So y'all go let me know, how will the Prime Minister Dr. Kit Rowley be remembered, and what is the legacy that he will be leaving behind? And what are some of the positives and some of the negatives that you all took from his time in office? Last week we spoke about the 21-year-old hairdresser who was lured to a setup and viciously attacked with acid by 2 women who accused her of talking to a man they liked. The attack left her with severe burns on her face, swollen eyes, and partial vision loss. So far, no arrests have been made. In this country, we normally have a news cycle of 7 to 9 days. Please, let's not forget Jessie James, and let's hope that she gets the justice that she deserves. A 21-year-old woman is being treated for chemical burns after she was doused with acid and attacked by 2 women who accused her of socializing with men they knew. The woman was contacted by one of the attackers who made an appointment to style her hair in Belmont. During an altercation, the woman accused the hairdresser of socializing with men that they knew. They then threw 2 cups of a steaming hot unknown liquid on her. The hairdresser screamed out in pain as the 2 women ran off. She was then taken to the Port of Spain General Hospital. Her 2 eyeballs were affected, as well as her lips and the softer parts of her face. Her 2 eyes are bruised from the outside. She cannot open them long, but when she does, you can see them bulging. They are very red. One of her eyes she can see through, but it's a bit fuzzy. The other, she cannot see through at all. A lot of the times we focus on how men hurt each other, or how men hurt women, but we barely focus on how women hurt women. And a lot of the times it's over a man. This story is truly heartbreaking. This is a young woman, and I really hope that she heals 100%. Y'all go let me know what y'all think about this story. And let me know what y'all think about how women hurt other women in society. Y'all go let me know.